Howdy folks, Sunday in the South. Hope everybody doing real good. Louisiana Style Chicken Wings on the menu tonight. I got 8 whole wings over there that I separated the drummets and the wings from. Of course, I cut the tips off because I don't like the tips. We're going to make up a little seasoning blend here, Cajun style, and get these wings marinating for a few hours before they get cooked. We're going to roast these off in the oven on a rack, and they're going to be nice and crispy. And this seasoning blend we make here is going to be full of flavor. Now you can use a store-bought, Cajun or Creole seasoning, but generally in order to get a good flavor, you end up with a lot of salt. So we're going to make our own here. And get started on this little seasoning blend. Let's start with half a teaspoon of pepper and half a teaspoon of salt. We got some paprika. We're going to do about 3 teaspoons of paprika. It's going to give them a real nice color, help with a blackening effect there a little bit. Let's go in with about a teaspoon of granulated garlic, a teaspoon of onion powder. Let's put a teaspoon of chili powder in, about a half teaspoon of cayenne. I got some basil. We're going to do half a teaspoon of basil and a half a teaspoon of thyme. Some brown sugar in here. Let's see what we need here. Let's do 3 teaspoons of brown sugar. It's gonna need some oregano. Let me find the oregano. Let's put about a half a teaspoon of oregano in there. Actually, let's do a whole teaspoon. Get this mixed up real nice. Get some olive oil on those wings over there. Now, I've seen folks use like Italian dressing for a binding agent on those wings, or even the marinade, but those Italian dressing generally got some vinegar in it, and that vinegar steams, and you just don't end up with a real good browning effect. I'm going to put about, let's see, that's 3 teaspoons. Let's see what that looks like. This is 16 wing pieces here. I like mine seasoned pretty heavy. I'm going to add another teaspoon. And another teaspoon. There's quite a bit left there, so I mean you can make quite a few wings with this seasoning blend. And I'm going to put these in the refrigerator, let them marinate till they get ready to roast this afternoon. And we're going to make a Cajun chicken wing sauce to toss these in that's off the chains. Make slap everybody around the table. So I'll get these in the fridge and let them marry up for a little while, and we'll see y'all back later. Alright folks, got a baking sheet there with a rack on it. We're going to put these wings on here, space them out. I got the oven heating up here, 400, and I'm running this on convection roast. If you have a convection feature, use your convection. If not, use a regular bake. You may want to go up in temp, 425. But we're going to start out here 400 convection. Get this crisping process going. The oven's up to temp. Center rack. I'm going to set a timer here for 30 minutes. We'll keep an eye on them. See y'all shortly. Alright, those have been in there for about 15 minutes. Looking real nice on this side. I'm just going to turn them over so the other side can get some good heat and color. And we'll let them cook for 15 minutes, 400, till this side starts looking right. And then we'll back the heat down to finish them off. We'll get this sauce going here in just a few minutes. Let's get this chicken wing sauce put together. Start with 2 tablespoons of butter. Let that melt down there just a minute. Alright, we got the butter melted there pretty good. I got some blackening spice, unsalted. I'm going to get a tablespoon in there. Some smoked paprika. We're going to put a half a teaspoon in there. I'm just going to let that cook in that butter for about a minute till the spices are heated up, bloomed out real good, and we'll get some other stuff in there. Alright, that's coming together pretty good. Let's get us a teaspoon of minced garlic, half a cup Louisiana hot sauce. This is Crystal brand. 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, 1 teaspoon dried chives, and 1 teaspoon dried parsley. I'm going to let that simmer a few minutes, real low heat, and then we'll finish it off with butter. I took a taste of that, and it's going to need a little balance. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of granulated sugar. Balance that out a little bit. Just let it keep simmering there. Alright, that's 30 total minutes these have been in. 400 convection roast. And they're looking pretty good. Just going to turn them a little more. I'll go back into the oven. I'm going to do convection 350. 20 more minutes. And we'll take a look at them. Alright, sauce has been sitting there on low heat for about 10 minutes. I'm going to cut the fire off. We're going to get some butter in here. Four tablespoons. 5 tablespoons. 6 tablespoons. So it's a total of a whole stick. And you want to make sure your butter's real good and cold when you drop it in there so that it doesn't melt and break. And if you see it start breaking and separating, you can always take this and set it in some cold water in the sink and get it cooled off real quick so you don't end up with a greasy mess. That looks pretty good. We'll let these wings finish up, be ready to eat. Alright, got the wings out of the oven. That was a total of 50 minutes of cook. They look real good. I'm going to let them cool off just a little bit. Get them tossed in that sauce and plated up. Alright, let's get some wings tossed. I'm going to get me a taste of one. That's a good wing. Those seasonings on there are just perfect. Get some of this Cajun chicken sauce on here. Get them tossed about. Get them plated. There we have it. Louisiana style wings. Got some blue cheese and some fresh cut celery there. Gonna be good. Till next time. Peace.